Mother, this is the opportunity of my entire life. You have to have real dramatic talent to be accepted as a student at the Van Plantan Workshop Theater.
Theater, huh? Now, you stop talking that way. You had your tonsils out.
No, all right. But Professor Van Plantan says I have a natural gift for acting.
Yeah? Well, if it's such a gift, why did it cost you $25?
But it's my money. I saved it, didn't I?
Oh, honey, listen, your father doesn't give you an allowance to have you throw it away on acting lessons. Now, when he comes home tonight and hits the ceiling, don't expect me to stand up for you.
Oh, but he doesn't have to know, does he? He works so hard and he's so sweet. It's not fair to upset him.
Oh, you are a little faker. You're not worried about upsetting him?
Then you won't tell him.
No, I won't, but you will.
All right. But not for a few days. You see, I'm to be in a play. And I'll tell Daddy just before it opens. Then he'll realize this is a big thing. He'll be very proud and all. You know how he is.
All this plotting and scheming. You remind me of a girl I once knew.
Who?
Me.
Oh. Oh, Daddy's working late tonight at the plant, isn't he?
Yeah.
I need the living room. Simon's dropping by.
Oh, now, Bab, you know how your father feels about Simon Vanderhoffer?
But I'm working with Simon at the Van Plantan Theater.
Oh.
Simon's written a play, Mother. And there's a marvelous part in it for me. He'll be here at 8 to read me the manuscript.
Come right in.
I'd have been in, but I forgot my key.
Oh, Riley, it's you.
Sure, it's me. Who was you expecting? Rudy Valentino?
Well, tonight I thought you worked late at the plant.
Nope. Called off. There's a shortage of rivets.
Oh.
Oh, Mother, who is that at the door? Oh, it's you.
What is this oh it's you routine? Ain't I expected home no more? After all, I pay the rent around here when I pay it.
Oh, dear, it's all right.
Oh, it's nothing, Daddy.
Oh, it isn't, huh? Well, let me tell you something, young lady. I know all about you. I know where you've been spending your dough.
Oh, Mother, he knows.
Now, dear,
That I know. Witherspoon, the druggist, told me this morning.
The druggist, what's he got to do with it?
That's where she's been spending the dough. 40 cents. Buying sodas for some squirt.
40 cents.
Oh, that was one day when Simon happened to be a little short.
Simon. Babs, what did I tell you about seeing that no-good lazy loafer?
Oh, but Daddy...
I don't want you meeting any boys down at that drugstore. If Simon wants to see you, tell him to come here, to your home.
Yes.
Then let him try to get in.
Oh, don't make such a fuss about it. Simon's
Those
all
are my
right.
last words on that Simon. If I see that grafter running around here, there'll be an empty stool down at that soda fountain.
The boys are having a get-together after the basketball game. Darling,
Yeah.
why don't you...
What?
Nothing. Did you get Simon on the telephone?
I tried everywhere. At his home, at the theater. Mother, you've just got to get Daddy out of the house.
I can't do that.
Oh, please, Mother.
Come on, Riley, let's get going. I told you, Gillis, I can't go.
Oh, come on. Max said to be sure to bring you. It's only penny poker.
Boy, that gang is my meat, too.
Yeah.
Last time I went over $1.
Sure. Come on, huh?
Nah, I can't. Last night I was bowling. Night before last there was a union meeting. They could raise the roof if I went out tonight.
Oh, try, will you? Gee, I never thought you'd turn out to be a henpeck.
Who's a henpeck? I can go out any time I
Hi,
please.
dear.
Don't say nothing. Yeah, what is it, darling dumpling?
Oh, hello, Mr. Gillis.
Hello. Just dropped into time to pass a day.
Anything special, honey?
No, only...
I was just gonna go looking for you.
what about?
Nothing.
I was reading the paper where a very big doctor said that after a hard day's work, the best thing to do is to relax.
Yeah, and he's right, too. And there's nothing like relaxing with with a swell wife like I got.
Isn't he a lamb?
If a lamb is a dumb animal, yes.
Well, you better beat it. You're gonna be late for that poker game, which I'd rather stay home instead of.
Oh, go ahead, dear, and play with the boys.
She said yes.
Well, in that case.
Sure, come on, get your coat.
Peg, do you feel good?
I feel fine. Why?
You said I could go out tonight?
Yes, and have a good time.
I ain't going.
You ain't going.
What's the matter, dear? I said you could go.
Yeah, that's why I ain't going.
Then don't go.
See? Now you can't go.
What do you mean I can't go? Now, look, Peg, I got my rights. If I want to go out, I'll go out.
All right, go.
All right? I ain't going.
Oh, for heaven's sake. I'm through arguing. Don't go. Stay home.
Well, if that's your attitude, then I'm going out. Come on, it's almost 8 o'clock. Good night, and don't argue.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh, gee, thanks, Mother.
Oh, it wasn't easy. Now, you see that Simon's out of here by the time your father gets home.
Okay. Oh, I'm so excited. Just think. This is the beginning of a glorious career. Oh, I always wanted to be part of the theater. And now I'm at the threshold of fame and fortune. Oh, Simon.
Yes, it is I, O fairest of the fair, most beautiful of the hi, Babs. Good evening, Mrs. Riley.
Hello, Simon. What's all this?
Oh, well, I've got my latest play in here, and I always carry a typewriter with me in case I got an idea for a play on the bus or someplace.
Oh.
I've completely rewritten the play. I worked all afternoon, and since you're the first one that's going to hear it tonight, I want to read it to you in toto.
Simon.
Would you like to hear the script, Mrs. Riley?
Well, is it very long?
Oh, no.
Oh, I see. Come on, sit down, Mother.
I'll be back. I have some cleaning up to do.
Act 1, Scene 1. At curtain rise, Thor, the god of thunder, is pacing near his throne, suffering from a severe headache. Outside, it is thundering. Let him rot in his dungeon. I fear no man. I am Thor, and I come from a long and noble line. Suddenly, Venus appears, throws herself into his arms. They kiss passionately, and the curtain falls. Well? Babs.
Oh, I was just so carried away.
I finished. She's asleep.
Oh, I think it's just fine, Simon. Wonderful.
Oh, thank you. Your big scene, Babs, is in Act 5.
Oh, what sort of costume do I wear?
Babs, did you get the symbolism of the play?
Symbolism?
It isn't about Venus and Thor. It's about you and me.
Oh, Simon, we better rehearse. My mother.
Oh, she's asleep. Babs, you... Let me put it another way. I love you, Babs. I love you madly.
Oh, cut it out, Simon. You came here to rehearse the play, not to get mushy.
I know, but when I'm with you, I'm like a different man. The blood starts surging through my veins. Kiss me, Babs. Let's live dangerously.
Oh, that does it. You better go home.
Okay, we'll rehearse. Let's do that scene where I make you run away with me to Naples. Professor Van Plantham says it's the best scene in the whole script.
Some host, that Max. Loses his stack and chases everybody out.
Yeah. I'll just have a bottle of alcohol. Hey, someone's inside.
Huh?
It's that Simon fella.
Simon. Ike Warren, that Babs.
Shh. Wait, let's get a little evidence. Come, fly away with me over the hills to the sea, where there is gaiety, laughter, and merrymaking unconfined. He wants you to go to Coney Island.
Oh, my darling. It sounds like paradise. But what about my father?
Your father? Let him rot in his dungeon.
Paid $40 a month rent here, and he calls this house a dungeon.
I fear no man. I am Thor, and I come from a long and noble line.
All right, Thor, this is the end of the line.
Mr. Riley.
You're home early.
Simon, get out of this house.
Gee, what did I do?
Taking innocent girls to Coney Island while I rot here in this dungeon.
Oh, it's only a play. They're rehearsing.
A play?
Oh. Well, personally, I hate theater. Good night.
Oh, Daddy, you may as well know now as later. I'm going to be an actor.
That's right, Mr. Riley. She's going to star in my new play. She'll be Venus, the goddess of love.
Venus? Nothing doing. No daughter of mine is going to run around in a nightshirt with no arms.
In this play, Venus has
Oh,
arms.
I'll say she has. In the last scene, she throws them around the neck of her lover and says,
Simon, get out of this house. Go on.
"Well, I resent that, Mr. Riley. You're always calling me names. After all, I'm entitled to a little respect. I'm Simon Vanderhopper, the playwright."
I don't want you hanging around my daughter. And Babs, you ain't gonna be no actress.
But she has to. She's already paid her $25.
She gave you money?
Will you listen for once?
Oh, Daddy, I paid that money to Professor Van Planten, and Simon paid $50 to get his play produced.
My life savings. But it was worth it. I wanted to see Babs in my play because she's wonderful.
Wait a minute. You mean to say you spent the savings of a lifetime just to see my little Babs act? Because you think she's wonderful?
Well, yes, sir. Babs is wonderful.
Gee, Simon, I didn't know you cared. Shake hands, son. You're okay. You see, Peg? You had this boy all wrong.
Hiya, neighbors.
Are you back?
Back. I ain't ever left. I've been on the porch listening. And in my humble opinion, these kids have been taken to the cleaners by a crook.
Professor Van Planten? Oh, no.
Professor Van Planten is the most honest person in the world.
Yeah? The cops have been after these phony acting schools. Now it's time for us citizens to crack down.
Gillis, do you really think the kids have been took?
I should hope to kiss a pig. And no remarks about my wife.
Gillis is right. I'm gonna get your money back.
But I don't want it back. I want to see Babs in my play.
Don't start some you can't stop.
Daddy, please. My career.
This is my father's duty. I'll have your dough back in no time. Come on, Gillis.
Ha-ha, Professor Van Planten. Yeah, okay. Go on in and get the dough back for them kids.
Don't worry, I'll get that dough back. Oh, that guy'll wish he... Here goes.
Yes. Is there something you wish?
Yeah, I wish to see that phony professor, Van Planting. And you can hang around while I tear him apart.
Oh, wait. Oh, say that again.
I wish to see the Professor Van Planting. Why are you looking at me like that? What's the matter?
Oh, what an entrance. Did you see that magnificent entrance?
It's just a regular type door.
Where's that professor?
Oh, that Roman nose, that profile. What force, what verve.
Huh?
Oh, that torso. What a stance.
Stench? Well, I had a little cauliflower for supper. I guess some of it got on my clothes.
Where's that crooked professor that swindled his daughter out of a dough?
Yeah, I want my money back.
Oh, that voice, what timbre, what force, what resonance.
You ain't heard nothing yet. Wait till I start in on that phony professor.
But I am the professor.
Seeing that you're a woman, I guess you don't have to worry about me beating up.
Oh, wait. Oh, say that again.
Say it again. She don't hear so good.
Well, you see, I was a little sore. I thought you was a man.
Oh, no. I'm a woman. Only a woman.
Well, don't knock it. A lot of people are women. Now, about Babs and Simon's money.
Take it easy, Riley. You're addressing a lady.
Yeah, well, I was a little sore when I come in, but seeing that you're a woman...
Ah, yes. Tonight you've made me realize that I am, after all, only a woman. And you're a man.
Yeah, so they say.
As a matter of fact, I'm a man, too. Gillis is the name. I'm enlisted.
Ah, now we must talk. I want to know all about you.
Well, I was born in 19... You could send me a check for the dough if you wanted to.
Oh, what superb diction, what perfect enunciation. An instinctive actor.
I ain't no actor, and I don't want to be no actor. I got a family to support. I got to work.
I got more free time. My family ain't as big as his.
Now, listen to me. As an actor, you could make $1,000 a week.
$1,000 a week?
Uh-huh.
Ask about overtime.
Oh, yes. We shall work overtime, rehearsing line after line, scene after scene. And in one short year, you shall have your own theater, under your own name. What is your name?
Riley.
Riley. Chester A. Riley. And I'm married, very married.
James Madison Gillis is my name. My wife don't understand me.
Oh, Riley, that name will soon be famous. It's a perfect name, so easy to remember. Hello, publicity? Listen to me. My weary search is ended. I have found him. The name of our new star is Riley. Put it up in lights over the theater. Riley, how big do you want your name in lights over the theater?
How big is the theater?
Put it up in lights 5 feet high. And print tickets for a year's run.
I think I'd better go.
No, wait.
Honest, I'd better go.
Yeah, you go ahead. I'll wait here and see what she wants.
I shall give you your first lesson now.
Couldn't we start tomorrow?
We shall start with the first scene of the first act of your first play. You are Thor.
Who am I, Thor?
You enter. You sweep me into your arms, and you say, Venus, I am madly, hopelessly, desperately in love with you.
I can't say stuff like that. I don't even talk to my wife that way, and I know her personally. I better go.
Yeah, you go. I'll rehearse for you.
Riley, put this arm around my waist.
Yes, ma'am.
And now say after me, Venus, I am madly, hopelessly, desperately in love with you.
Venus, I am mad. Isn't it getting a little warm in here?
I'm a little overheated myself.
Hello? Professor Van Flandern speaking.
Did you hear the phone ring?
You lucky dog.
Oh, really? Oh, what a nuisance. Very well. Riley, the bank is closed and publicity needs a little money to print those extra tickets. Have you $200?
$200? I ain't got that kind of dough. All I got is my paycheck for 60 smackers.
Think of the glorious success that awaits you. Think of the millions that will pour in from all those who will pay to see you act.
But this is my paycheck.
Go ahead, give it to her. You want to be a riveter all your life?
But Gillis,
I'd give out every cent I owned if this beautiful lady wanted to develop me. Professor, I never realized I lived next door to an actor.
Not just an actor. Oh, no. We are in the presence of genius.
You know, one time I was in a play in school, and I played a character, a regular dunce. They said I was great. Here's the money, Professor.
Money. Money is dross. What is money?
What is dross?
And here, my star, is the script. Study it. Work with it. Live with it.
I'll sleep with it.
I wonder what's keeping your father. What can he be doing at the professor's all this time? Golly, I hope he didn't make a scene. Funny, Simon isn't back either.
I know.
Well, that's Daddy Slam. Do you realize we've been sitting here worrying ourselves sick for hours?
Where have you been?
Say that again.
I said, where have you been? Did you get the money back?
What a verse. What overtones. What an undertow.
You feel all right, dear?
What a stench. What a profile. Look at that roaming nose. What an entrance.
What on earth are you doing? Mother, he's acting. Acting? Oh, no, you haven't got the acting bug, too.
I ain't got no bug. I'm crawling with talent. I was just over Gillis's, rehearsing for 2 hours. I'm going to star in a play. No, Venice. I am hopeless.
You certainly are.
Now, wait a
You
minute,
must
Peg.
be out of your mind.
Now, please, I'm going to be 5 feet high on a theater.
Listen to me, Mr. Riley. I won't have any more of that.
Oh, something terrible happened. I saw your father leave the professor's, and then I went in.
Oh, yeah?
She was packing her bags to leave town. She is a fake.
Oh, are you sure?
Well, I wasn't sure at first, but when she told me your father was a great actor, I was positive.
He's inside now. Mother's furious with him.
Oh, but I made her give back all of our money. My 50 and your 25, and look, his paycheck.
Paycheck? Oh, if Mother ever finds out.
Now, Peg, you got no right to say she took me for a sucker.
I apologize. Did you get Bab's money back and Simon's?
She tried to get tough, Peg. She brought in 2 6-foot goons, but I started the last one, and I had him on the
You
floor.
did, huh?
All right, Peg, you don't believe me.
Well, did you get the money back?
The money? Money back?
Sure he did. I met him on his way out. Gee, thanks again, Mr. Riley.
Oh, don't mention it.
Oh.
Not at all.
Thank heaven. You know, for a while there, I thought you'd fallen for that swindle yourself.
Me fall for it? That's a hot one.
Yeah. Say, where's your paycheck? You had that with you.
Paycheck?
Oh, here it is. It was mixed up with the money when Mr. Riley gave it to me.
Oh, wonderful. Venice, I am hopeless.
Well, what are you all laughing at? I got a headache.
I'll get you an aspirin, Daddy.
Put it on a piece of bread. I'm hungry, too.
While you're eating, I'll read you my play.
You will not.
Or shall we just talk?
Sit down, Simon, darling. I want to hear every word of it. Read it slow.
Act 1, scene 1. At curtain rise, Thor, the god of thunder, is pacing near his throne, suffering from a severe headache.
He's got a headache.